su realización. En agosto del año próximo estamos previendo iniciar la realización de un nuevo censo agropecuario que está en proceso de diseño y estamos trabajando juntamente con el Ministerio de Agroindustria. Por delante estamos preparando las distintas etapas del Censo de Población 2020, incluso pensando que este año deberíamos llegar a hacer algún operativo piloto. Y después tenemos algunas otras operaciones importantes en marcha con el resto del sector público. Estamos haciendo una encuesta de victimización con un acuerdo con el Ministerio de Seguridad, que ya está en una etapa avanzada. Estamos haciendo para el Ministerio de Trabajo una encuesta nacional sobre actividad de niños y adolescentes. Tenemos en cartera una nueva encuesta sobre discapacidad, una nueva encuesta sobre factores de riesgo, un nuevo censo económico, bueno, una abrumadora cantidad de desafíos hacia adelante, porque a esta primera etapa de haber logrado poner en marcha el servicio público de estadísticas hay que acompañarla con fortalecer los fundamentos del sistema. Así que bueno, ese es el derrotero que tiene hoy el Instituto casi día a día y mes a mes, y particularmente ayer terminamos de definir algo que es históricamente importante para el Instituto, que es el lanzamiento de un índice de precios al consumidor a nivel nacional, en el cual venimos trabajando desde el inicio de la gestión, mejorando los operativos en las provincias, etcétera, etcétera, porque lo que anteriormente se denominó como tal, obviamente no lo era, muy verificado al estar en el interior del instituto, que ni siquiera había un sistema informático que lo contuviera. Así que el 11 de julio, que es la fecha que en nuestro calendario tenemos prevista como fecha del anuncio mensual del índice de precios al consumidor en el aglomerado Gran Buenos Aires, va a ser se va a presentar el índice de precios al consumidor de nivel nacional, que va a estar desagregado en 6 regiones estadísticas, que son las 6 regiones que tiene la Argentina, una de las cuales es la misma región GBA que hoy elevamos, de manera que eso va a tener continuidad en el tiempo. Previamente a eso, vamos a hacer una presentación ante la prensa de las características principales del relevamiento y demás, como hicimos el año pasado, como para que el informe y demás llegue a los usuarios con una comunidad informativa previamente preparada. Y bueno, así vamos a ir cubriendo todos estos hitos, donde cada vez que avanzamos uno aparecen 2 por delante. Así que bueno, voy a aprovechar esta oportunidad con ustedes para contarles un poco más en detalle qué es lo que estamos haciendo, para darles una vez más la bienvenida y participar por lo menos durante la primera exposición, porque tengo una agenda que no me permite estar toda la tarde en la presentación que vas a hacer. Así que nuevamente bienvenido. Muchas gracias.
I would like to repeat the welcome. Thank you very much all for coming to this session, and thank you, INDEC, for organizing this session. As Mr. Todesca told, we are CBS here in Argentina to talk with INDEC about potential collaborations. in innovation and other areas. And so far we are 1.5 days on our way of the total 3 days, and it has been very interesting and great fun, and I feel that there's a good potential for collaboration in the future. I say this also on behalf of my colleagues, Chuck Chin, the Director General of CBS, and Robert Hermans. They are here on the front seats and will be here all afternoon. It's great to be in Argentina. It was always on my bucket list. It's the first time I'm in South America, and Argentina was on the top of the list of South American countries to be in. And so far it was really I really enjoyed being here. Of course, we have a link between the Netherlands and Argentina through the royal family of the Netherlands by Queen Maxima, so that makes it extra special. Who is very popular in Holland, by the way. What I will do in my presentation is just say something about CBS, about the organization, and then explain what we are doing in the area of big data. One of the bigger areas of innovation that we see, and one of the bigger innovations that have huge potential within the statistics community. I will say something about the strategy behind it. I will say something about how we have organized it and why we are doing things the way we are doing it, and I will give at the end some examples of projects we are doing. And after that, I'm sure I'm going to enjoy all the other presentations in this afternoon about things that are going on in Argentina. Now, I must say, I do not like to sit down when I'm talking, so I will stand up, and I hope this microphone will work somehow. It does. So I switch on. I didn't say that. So far, everything has worked. So let me introduce myself first. I forgot that. My name is Marcel van der Steen. I'm the Manager for Innovation and Business Development at Statistics Netherlands. For 1.5 years now, I've come from different areas. So I'm not from statistical. I do not have a statistical background. I have an automotive background. But my knowledge about innovation and business development serves CBS at the moment. CBS is the Central Bureau of Statistics in the Netherlands. In other countries we are known as Statistics Netherlands, but the name CBS is more clear. Central Bureau of Statistics, we are the only organization in the Netherlands that makes official statistics on all areas. So economic statistics, social statistics, socio-economic statistics, the census. And we do that with a staff of over 2,000 people, located in 3 offices, one in The Hague and the other one in Heerlen, which is a city in the southeast of the Netherlands. And we have another very interesting office for us on one of the Caribbean islands in Bonaire. It's a relatively small office, but interesting to visit, especially when in wintertime in Holland. Well, you see our annual budget is about 180 million euros. For that work, for that money, we do our mandatory program of statistics, but also other paid services to national government and local governments, universities, etc. The CBS is what is in Holland called a ZBO, which is a Dutch abbreviation, obviously, which stands for that we are an autonomous public body with our own legal entity. That means that we are not part of the national government. So we are completely independent from the national government, reporting our statistics to the society of the Netherlands and of course also to the government. What I've been doing at CBS, we have been doing at CBS over the past 1.5 years is kind of realigning our innovation strategy to the new strategy, adjusted strategy of CBS and to the new demands of our environment. One of the things that we have chosen to do, it's kind of a meta strategy, is focus. We don't try to be very good in everything we do. We try to be good in everything we do, but we try to be very, very good. We're going to try to be very, very good on a very limited number of areas. And we have chosen those areas in such a way that we think we are going to maximize our added value to our end users, to our customers, so to speak, the people who are the organizations or people that are using our end products. And these three areas in the colors of the Dutch flag, including the orange, as you can see, that's no coincidence, is advanced data collection, is big data, and we're talking about big data today, and information dialogue, and that is how do we disseminate our information to our end users, and we want to improve that because that's critical for our work. And these three areas is supported by an enabling technology program or supporting technology program on IT, for example, or creating data lakes, but certainly also more advanced things as machine learning and artificial intelligence. So this is the structure, and big data is one of the areas that is currently speeding up as we speak. I will tell about that. But still, when you say we are doing things in big data, it's still a very not unclear statement, because what are we doing? And one of the next things we did when we were talking about big data is what are we going to do in big data? And I will talk about that later. Anyway, the whole big data program, we call it a grand challenge program. We are planning to set very, very ambitious and very focused goals on what we want to achieve in our big data program. It is really aimed at changing the state of the art of using big data for making statistics. In order to do that, we have to create resources. We have to create innovation power, research power, and then convert that all the research into real innovation, added value for end users. And in order to create resources to do innovation, collaboration, open innovation, so collaboration with other organizations, universities,